Hey, what's up, nerds? Welcome back to Guys of Magic. I'm Shane, and I'm joined by Steven. Say what up, dude.
It's my first time.
Yay! His first time alluding to welcome back to Resolving the Stack. It is our weekly news wrap-up show where we talk about all the different things that happened in Magic, resolve all of them, and get some feedback from you guys to see what you guys like. Before we jump into it, make sure you like the video to let us know to keep making these, and we just appreciate it. Let's jump into the first one, though. Steven, they had a banned and restricted announcement, but it was weird because nothing happened in standard. But modern had a pretty big card banned in Underworld Breach. Now I know we don't play modern on this channel. Um, we don't know much about the format, but I mean we played a couple times, right? And what do you think about? We know what Underworld Breach does in Commander. What do you think about this banning in modern?
I mean, Underworld Breach and Commander, if not dealt with, is very aggressive and wins games.
That's very true.
So with them banning it in Modern, I mean, pretty much, I'm pretty sure when I was looking at all the videos from the Modern tournaments, a lot of people were just doing the Underworld Breach with Grindstone combo, and it just kind of ramped its way through the tourneys. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
definitely understand why they banned this. Definitely makes sense. So I'm definitely here for it. I don't play Modern. Kind of wanted to get into it, but now that they did this, I guess I won't.
No, you don't have to. There's still plenty of decks to play. But yeah, you did allude to that deck. I think a lot of it had to do with the unbanning of Mox. What the hell is it called? Opal. Mox Opal. That was banned for a while, and they unbanned that. And I think that's what kind of made this Rhinestone deck churn, I guess you could say. Because I think before the deck existed, but it was kind of fringe, kind of hard. But now it was just like you said it was all over the couple last tournaments, and it was true. I think it was 80, 70% of the top eights of multiple tournaments. So kind of oppressive and impressive. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. But a bigger thing to talk about, Steven, no standard bans, which you and I both play standard, and that's kind of crazy.
I won't lie, it is kind of crazy to see just because I'm a scummy combo player. I'll just say it here first. So I do the blue-white deck in standard right now with Omniscience and Abuela's Awakening, and it is so fun to play. I, I have fun every time I play it. Not probably the opponents don't love seeing me go through my 20-minute turn, but yeah, I think with mono red running rampant, that's usually the only deck I kind of run issues with in standard. Monstrous Rage not getting a ban kind of hurt me a little bit on the inside.
Not just you, dude. I think it hurt everybody. Like, I get that people called for the banning of Up the Beanstalk and Monstrous Rage, and I feel like Up the Beanstalk is just the time that it's currently in is what's the problem. Like, I feel like that card's totally fine. Just the fact that we have so many different alternate costing cards. But no, Monstrous Rage, 100% game breaking card, dude. Like, it makes red just way too good, especially if you're playing best of one. The win rate of that deck is stupid, which I don't know. I guess that they just didn't feel that it was important to ban, but I
Yeah,
disagree.
I feel most of the time I always play best of one. I don't do best of three.
Yeah.
But I just I've lost turn two with
Yeah.
just the mono red deck with the perfect hand, and you have nothing to really help out with. You're just screwed. And if it's not turn
Which is
two, it's
crazy.
probably turn three.
Right. And I mean, I get that the deck you played, that stupid Omniscience, that can win turn four regularly all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like turn four is a lot better than a turn two in standard. Like turn two is in the territory of modern, I feel like. I know a lot of modern decks can win turn zero, turn one, stuff like that, but turn two seems so fast for standard, dude.
Funny enough, now with the release of the Mox Jasper, there's a turn one win in mono red. Now, granted, it has to be Magical Christmas Land, but if you have the perfect seven in hand, you can win turn one.
I mean, the Jasper, what that you have to be casting on dragons, right?
Yes, so technically
Yeah.
you would need a dragon, but there is the ley line that came out in blue from a more recent set that makes all your creatures of all types. And then you have the other red ley line, and then basically you just swing in for 10 with the Cacophony Scamp, and then you sack it and then deal another 10.
That's real cool.
So
Real cool, dude.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
We also saw other bannings in like Legacy and Pauper, but we know, I'm sorry, I will say I know absolutely nothing about those formats, so won't really talk about them as much. But hey, lots of bannings, none in standard. Crazy.
Best thing to hear though, none in Commander.
That's true. Hey, We did hear that the next thing that they'll talk about is possible unbandings. Maybe it's what we're all hoping for. So that'd be really cool. Moving on, Steven, we had an April Pools Day, which was crazy. So Secret Lair, they did a chaosy style drop, and we all thought it was kind of fake. At least I did. Hunter showed us a link, and I was like, "There's no way they're gonna give us this stuff for reals." And then, sure enough, 20 minutes later, these cards were for sale, which is very nuts. I think that I don't think unprecedented is the right word, but is really crazy. We got lucky. We all got them, right? We all got a
Yeah.
copy of it, but
Yeah, I was able to
what do you think about this?
I was able to get 3, so I got one for me and then one for 2 of my friends.
Yeah,
But I think the fun thing about this, I was waking up because we're in different time zones. So,
yeah,
you know, I think it was just crazy because Hunter had texted the group chat and was just like, "Yeah, these cards go on sale in I think 2 hours," is what he said. And
yeah.
then I was like, "Ah, I can lay in bed for a little while. I can relax, have myself a good time." And then next thing I know, he texts the group chat again. He's just like, "I'm sorry, I meant 2 minutes." And I was just, dude, and I granted my bed's right there, so I can't say much, but I ran to my computer, almost
Yeah.
tripping on one of the cords over there, and just like sprinted to the Secret Lair website. But
Yeah.
thankfully I was able to get a couple. So
It's pretty sick, dude. I love the flavor here. Even just like the reminder text, just so chef's kiss. I mean, we get a we get an actual Deadpool card, not like a reprint or a reskin. It's a unique card. That's rad, dude.
and it's a trading card.
And it's a trading card, and I don't know. I love this drop. I think it's a big win for WotC and Hasbro and all that. Like a lot of their other drops been kind of iffy, but this one, if okay, quick caveat too. If this shows any sign of how future Marvel drops are going to look, I'm actually very optimistic because this didn't actually sell out immediately, which is amazing.
I was shocked.
He's yeah.
It was mind blowing to me this didn't sell out immediately. I think I went on the day after and it was still available in foil and non-foil. But like
That's
the crazy
crazy.
thing is, like once it did sell out, I went to TCG Player to see what people were reselling it for, because obviously you have those people in the market. And there was, I think the highest sale was $215, which was
That's crazy.
insane. It's
It's gonna come
dropped.
down. Yeah, it's
It's
gonna come down.
dropped, but it's I mean, but still, even though it's dropped, it's still sitting at 160. So it's just insane to me. I love the cards. Vandal Blast, Blasphemous Act, obviously not the biggest, hitters money wise, but the card arts are fantastic. And like you said, the text in the bottom is fantastic. Saw in Half, really cool. I've always wanted one. But
Hmm?
the Deadly Rollick was something I was looking for a long time. And here we go, baby. Now I got
Here
Deadpool
we
riding
go.
a unicorn.
And you got Cable down there, and
Yeah.
it's awesome, dude. But
Yeah.
hey, if you missed out on this, don't FOMO because these are going to come to your LGS. So you do have one more chance to snag these in like
Yeah.
a couple months or something. I don't know the date.
Also,
Really cool
soon
though.
with these, Riley built a deck tech for it. So stay tuned
True.
on the
Spoiler
channel.
alert.
It's going to
Yeah,
be a fun one.
big time. All right, moving on. Dragonstorm pre-release. It's happening. I think this weekend actually,
It
as we
is.
record this. Uh, so go out to your LGS, play it. I think this is a really cool set. I think all of us here are a big fan of this set. We've said it a million times. It feels like real Magic again. And we're just really excited. Are you gonna be playing in a pre-release?
Yeah, so thankfully my LGS is having a Monday pre-release,
Ah,
so
cool.
I'll be able to go Monday. But yeah, this was pretty exciting. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure, is this the first time they've done it where you have a Color Pie specific pack in the pre-release kit?
No, they've done it before in
Okay,
like the other times with like Golgari, like whenever they have like a tribe, not tribe, what are they called?
Kindred?
Whenever you have
No,
like these groups, yeah, like the
clans?
yeah, they've done that before. So this is not unique, but very cool. Which one
Yeah.
are you picking?
I've been kind of stuck between Teamer and Sultai.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, I don't know. I think when I spoke to my LGS, I think it was yesterday, the only thing they were running pretty low on was Mardu, which was surprising. I won't
that's
lie, but
surprising.
I think everyone was really excited about like the mobilize mechanic.
Yeah,
But for me, I love graveyard shenanigans and I love big stompy Timmy stuff. So hopefully those
I'm
are
right there
available.
with you.
What about you?
Hopefully, I always love playing Jeskai, so maybe I'll lean towards that. But I wouldn't be upset with Sultai as well. So all around, really cool. I love dragons, and I have a really old discard dragon deck, and I also have like the OG Dragon precon that came out like a million years ago. So maybe I'll have time to dust that off and put some new toys in it. Moving on, Final Fantasy spoiler again. Connor's been saying this last couple weeks. We get one every time it's somebody's birthday, and I don't know anything about this series, so I don't know who this person is, but it's their birthday, Steven.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Please forgive me for the pronunciation because I don't know this set, like I said. But Gladius Macedia, maybe?
I mean,
It's
it
a 4.
sounds good.
It does sound good. We'll keep it like that. 4, a red and a green for 6/6 Human Warrior. When it enters, search your library for a land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle, and it also has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters another target creature you control, it gets +2/+2 and trampled on the turn. Seems good. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but seems good.
Uh, I'll say happy birthday. That's all I can say about this card. Um, yeah, yeah, I'm sure it'll probably get out of hand. You know, obviously Gruul does some landfall shenanigans, and there's a lot of fun landfall cards in red, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think the more I read it, the more I like it. But you know, teach their own.
And like you said, it's green, so you can ramp into it. So I don't know. Landfall seems a bit slow and at 6 mana, but maybe not when you're dealing with green. So cool. But let's stay on the theme of Final Fantasy. There was a potential leak coming, a pretty big mishap, I guess. There was a Brazilian distributor that sent a bunch of these Final Fantasy kits to local stores by accident, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, we're so sorry. Please send them back." So let's hope they all get back and nobody opens one and nobody sends any spoilers. Let's just hope that never happens, right?
Sure, sure.
What a big mishap, dude.
Yeah,
How do you
this
accidentally
is.
send something?
Yeah, I don't know, man. What is it? What are they called? The pinks? The pink? Oh my god, I'm
Oh, the
blanking.
Pinkertons? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
They're coming for you.
yeah, I don't think I would want the Pinkertons on me. I'll be honest with you. I think I'd be terrified. So hopefully, the people that were sent this are kind and send it back, even though it was technically,
Yeah.
you know, Wizard's mistake.
Huge fumble, dude. Like that's jeez. They want to keep a tight lip of this set and then accidentally willy-nilly send kits to stores. Like, wow.
I wonder. It does
Like,
make me curious, like how much product do they have printed of this already? Just sitting
all of
in
it, dude,
warehouses,
probably.
you know. But I mean, like, are they going to print more? Like, how it makes me curious. Like, it tickles that part of my mind. Like, okay, well, they obviously have been thinking about these sets for years now. Obviously, when do they start printing? And like, you know, I think that's kind of where I want to start learning some more stuff. I think it's kind of cool.
My guess is that it's just so far in advance. Like, yeah, if they work, like they're right now designing sets for like a year and a half or two. So I'm sure they don't want any kind of hiccup in their chain. So
Yeah,
I'm sure they get these printed and ready to go very much in the future. So just leak them. Just accidentally leak them. That's
yeah.
fine.
Just open everything up, show the community what we're gonna see.
Dude, speaking of the community, Steven, great transition. Let's just jump into our community spotlight where we like to go over just the community and cool things that popped up on the Reddit. The first one is from Cardboard Crack again. Just a little cool comic book strip, dude. He always has some funny stuff, and I think Hunter loves
So
Cardboard Crack, so it always comes in here.
yeah, I love it too. I think I'll take the lead on this one if you don't mind, Shane. So as a
Go
father,
ahead, go ahead.
I think I should read this. So we'll go to box one. We should host a tournament where only Rakdos colored cards are legal.
Okay.
Over to the next box. What about the rest of the colors? They're banned. Knee slapper.
Ah, but
Yeah, the sound you made
funny.
of the I think is what that person with the goatee is expressing right now.
I don't know if you know this, but that person with the goatee is me. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Heard that.
Funny as always, Cardboard Crack. Very cool. Next up, Scourge Zoto Crusader. Hopefully I said your name correctly. They made a cool little printable reminder text for when you're playing Deadpool. Steven, I'll take this one from you, you
All
know.
right.
So I stole your creature's text box. What does it mean? Your card now says at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life, pay 3, sacrifice this creature. Each player draws a card. This stays even if Deadpool or a copy of me leaves play. On the bright side, you keep your PT and creature type. That is a bright side. I like how they have a cutout too, so you can like have that blank and show the creature's power and toughness.
Power,
That's really
yeah.
cool.
I think this
Just
this
Deadpool
would
giving
be
your friend the
so
reminder.
fun to print out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would literally just start handing these out at my LGS.
I think that if you're playing Deadpool, something like this, if not this exact thing, but just something silly, should
Yeah.
definitely be a thing that you keep with you. Because
'Cause,
it's like a token.
yeah, it's basically a token for it. I think it just kind of it adds on because like obviously Deadpool always breaks like the fourth wall,
Yep.
and this kind of helps do it for me too with the fourth wall because like essentially
Yeah.
it's you as the commander player giving your opponent this, which is pretty
Yep.
cool.
And then the commander, if you're playing Deadpool, is the one giving the reminder science. It's very clever, very cute. I like it.
Yeah.
And then last up, Hunter loves finding alternate art. I mean, if you've watched this series, he always finds really cool and talented artists in the community. And I think he's done it again. This is by the user Gatos Trita. I'm very sorry. Pronouncing names is not my strong suit, but this art is amazing. And it's not just the art, they've designed the entire card from the prompt that WotC gave the original artist. So they were saying that they've only played a couple of times. They're not like a huge entrenched in Magic community, but they love to do art. And so they took the original prompt and made Sun Titan and Frost Titan. And I think these are really cool renditions, dude.
Now these are sick. No, I prefer the Sun Titan, obviously.
Oh
But,
yeah, I like that.
I do also like that the Frost Titan kind of looks like a giant zombie too, which is really cool.
Very cool. Yeah,
God.
I like it. Hire these people. This could be a secret lair,
Yeah, I love
right?
that the Sun Titan's breaking like its text box on the top. That is so cool.
Yeah, we've seen that recently actually with like we just talked about Deadpool.
Yeah.
They've broke stuff like that, and I think anytime that happens, it's really cool. It's like kind of just breaking out.
Yeah, I mean, brings the card to life a little bit.
Yeah, add some character to it, like you said. Yeah, very cool. Well, that's gonna be it. We resolved the stack, Steven.
Wow, untap, upkeep,
You're
draw.
resolved.
What did we do?
Y-
When did we move to combat? What do you think?
I mean,
I
I one
think
shot you with Infect.
no, I think the combat was probably, WotC doing the Final Fantasy mishap. That was the
That's some
combat.
pretty bad combat. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fumble of the bag right there.
Yeah, a little second main Deadpool, and then now here we are. End step. Let's do it.
What an analogy.
Mhm.
Hey, loved it, Steven. What did you guys think though? Leave us a comment. Did you like us resolving this week's news? We love to hear from you. Any topic we talked about, please interact with us. Let us know. What do you think? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You don't want to miss out on any of these, or especially because we're in the middle of all these upgrades. If you haven't seen any upgrades to all of the pre-cons that just came out, keep an eye out for those. We got more coming, and then we'll also have a gameplay coming, and then we'll have the 300 upgrade coming, and then the 300 game. Like we have so much content in the future coming out, so you don't want to miss any of it.
Yeah.
In the description, you'll find a link to all of our social medias. Go ahead and click on those. Follow us there. As well as social medias, you'll find our Patreon. So if you'd like to follow us on there and see what they're seeing, which is backup upgrades, like I just mentioned, backup gameplays, that'll be in the link in the description. Speaking of Patreon, everyone on the screen right now, these are all of our Patreon members. If you wanted to, basically, I'm just going to repeat myself, see what they're seeing, follow that link and consider subscribing. And a big special shout out to our Gains Indestructible tier, starting with Brian Gagniella,
Daryl Tripp,
Demarion Turner,
Dr. Rome,
Jimmy Ward,
Kevo,
Larry Killian,
Thrifty PSGR.
and Tim K. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And until the next video, we'll see you then.
Love
Bye-bye.
you. Miss you.